Aspen University, COM100, Introduction to Communications. My name's Andre Rosedale. I'm the instructor for this course. And this is Module 1, Question 2, Discussion Question 2, which reads, reflecting on the following list, what is the latest acceptable time for arriving at each event? And it gives a list: religious services, class, doctor, birthday party at a bar, library, although I'm not really sure that's an event, dinner at the house of where you grew up, movie, birthday party at an acquaintance house. And I look forward to your response and a good APA reference, which might be a book on etiquette or meeting appointments or something. And I don't know, for my submission, religious services, I was raised Roman Catholic, so if I was an altar boy, I would usually show up 20 minutes to half an hour early to get ready. If I was not acting as an altar boy, I would actually show up pretty late. There are 3 distinct sections of the Catholic Mass, and only the last 2 are required. So I would show up after the sermon and wouldn't have to sit through the readings from the Gospel and the sermon from the priest. Class, I tend to think you show up a little bit early, usually before the professor gets in, so you're not creating a disruption. I had a professor who was dating one of my coworkers back in 2000, and she would just break stones if you showed up late, and you didn't want that, especially if she knew you, like she knew me, and it was just a horrible one time that I showed up late because I didn't do that again. Doctor, even if you show up earlier on time, you're still going to wait 20 minutes. Birthday party at a bar, I would probably kind of come in late after everybody's kind of had their first drink or half of their first drink. Birthday party at an acquaintance house, depending on who that is, but I would probably show up on time. Library, like I said, if there's a conference or something there, I'd probably show up on time. Dinner at the house where you grew up, if you show up late, they're probably going to break your stones, and if you show up too early, they're probably going to break your stones. Movie, I like to show up to get a good seat in the center, but I would think you could show up 20 minutes late because the previews and the advertisements are still going on. What is the strangest time that you've ever showed up, or like the most awkward, like almost like showing up late at your wedding? Not that I've ever done that, not that I hope you've done that, but what is an example of a very awkward event that you've shown up late for? I look forward to your response.